In Armor 3.0, we are adding, or we're reworking the stats. We're adding set bonuses, and we are adding gear tiers as well. Yeah, removed some stats. We've removed resilience. We've removed recovery, mobility. Yes, and mobility. So instead, starting from the top, we got health. Then we have melee, grenade, super, class, and then our weapon stats. So this is an entirely new suite of stats, does different things. All of our stats now, instead of going to 100, they go to 200. So once you go above 100, you get an additional benefit put on top of the 0 to 100 and how powerful it is. So you can see those kind of 5 icons or 5 little dots there. This is a 5th tier armor piece we're looking at. We have Amelia, which is more like aimed around the Hellion aspect. What this does is after your Hellion fires, after a certain amount of time, the projectile kind of shatter into a bunch of submunitions that will seek nearby units and scorch them. And so it kind of adds a little bit of skill play to something that was kind of more of a passive aspect in the past. Orion, which is a strand themed exotic that's about your threaded spike and tangles, where you can basically yo-yo tangle from out in the field back in your hand and throw it again. So as well, even if you don't hit anything or you don't grab a tangle, so it helps you keep that engine going. Yeah, you can see the strand energy attached to the threaded spike. So if you grab that, I love how we're rewarding that perfect grab. Yeah, have reworked Gamer's dodge. So it's the energy you get when you dodge now scales on your melee stat, but you no longer have to dodge any enemies to get that energy. So this is Malice of Napoleon, which is a little minigame loop here where you get fire spray, you pick it up, and then you get a buff that lets you pull the hammer back to you, and if you pull the hammer back with good timing, it'll explode and do solar shrapnel and hit stuff for extra damage on the way back. You can see, here are some of the destination armor bonuses that you can get. Yeah, so
you're right, but it is technically a bow for the purposes of, it's gonna fill all your bounties, that kind of stuff. So we've got, one of them is explosive bolt, where it's gonna flip the target, it'll just explode, kind of like a grenade launcher. And then we have my personal favorite is
we have some new weapon frames coming to the game. Yeah, we do. Yeah. So let's start with the hate kit. All right, yeah. So we have these little braided that, but I'm sure it's great, right? Yeah, it's very limited. It's like a sidearm, a big punchy sidearm, but even less range than a sidearm, but less precision line.
This thing has become my baby.
Yeah,
I love this thing.
It's pretty great.
It's kind of like having a
spread shot hand cannon. It's like a big, chunky, beefy hand cannon that fires shotgun pellets. Very close range, but hard hitting. 2-tap PvP. Longbow, which is a big, heavy warbow. Even slower draws, precisions, but more damage, and it has intrinsic lower penetration. So if you line up a bunch of brawl and you hip fire a full draw, it'll just go straight through all of them in one shot. So I know a lot of people are big fans of rocket-assisted sidearms. Now we have a rocket-assisted frame pulse rifle, but when you're firing, each pulse they all have the same rate of fire. So this, instead of being it's like a blah. So it feels heavier and it's firing the big, slower projectiles. So it feels chunkier. So it's a tier 1, tier 3, and tier 5 weapons to show what is that progression looking like. Yeah, similarly, when a weapon drops, you'll be able to just glance at it and be like, oh, tier 1 weapon, it's going to have base stats, it's going to have a limited perk pool there. But tier 5s have an awesome new shader treatment and also kill effects. If you have some things from previous releases, those are going to be